In today's world, there is a growing competition in technology. This is sometimes called the AI arms race. Imagine a future conflict. In this conflict, artificial intelligence is very important. AI systems are used to defend against attacks. They can quickly identify and stop missiles and drones. The stakes are high. The outcome of conflicts may depend on who has the best AI. Several technologies are key in this new competition. These include artificial intelligence, AI. This is like making computers think and learn like humans. Semiconductors. These are tiny chips that are the building blocks of modern electronics and computers. Quantum computing. This is a new type of computing that could be much faster than today's computers. Biotechnology. This involves using biology to create new technologies and products. Many countries and companies are working hard in these areas. For example, under President Trump, the U.S. started a big AI project called Stargate. Companies like Apple are investing $500 billion in AI. A Chinese company called DeepSeek has become very successful in AI too. Some people believe this technology race is creating a new kind of Cold War. This new Cold War is not like the old one. It is not just about weapons. It is also about who will lead in the future of technology. This book will look at this new competition. It will explore questions like, what is AI and why is it so powerful? How important are chips in this technology race? What is quantum computing and could it change everything? How is biotechnology changing the world? Are we really in a new Cold War? Who might win or lose this technology race? What will a world divided by technology look like? This book will help you understand these important questions. It will give you a neutral overview of the technology competition and its possible effects on the world. 2. AI, the new power. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is computer technology that can think and learn like humans. Imagine a computer program that is not just following instructions, but can also make decisions and solve problems on its own. That is AI. AI is already around us. It is in our phones, helping us with directions or suggesting what to watch. It is used by companies to understand customers better and to make services faster. In factories, AI controls robots to build things. Doctors use AI to help them find diseases earlier. What can AI do now? AI can understand language, translate languages, and write stories. It can see images and videos and understand what is happening. AI can learn from a lot of information and find patterns that humans might miss. In the future, AI may be able to do even more. Some people think AI will help us solve big problems, like climate change and disease. AI is also becoming very important for countries to be strong. Economically, countries that are good at AI can create new businesses and jobs. AI can make industries more efficient and create new products and services. For military power, AI can make weapons and defense systems much better. AI can help to quickly understand threats and make fast decisions in battles. The United States, China, and Russia are all working hard to develop AI. The United States wants to stay the leader in AI. China is investing a lot of money to become a leader too. Russia also sees AI as very important for its future. Each country has different strengths in AI. The U.S. has many strong technology companies and universities. China has a lot of data and is investing heavily in AI research. Russia has a history of strong science and mathematics. AI is a new power in the world. It can change economies and armies. Which countries become the best at AI will be very important in the years to come. 3. Chips, the building blocks.
Semiconductor chips, also called chips or semiconductors, are very important parts in modern technology. They are like the building blocks for many electronic devices we use every day. Think of your phone, your computer, or even your car. They all need chips to work. Chips are tiny pieces of material that control electricity. Inside each chip, there are billions of very small switches called transistors. These transistors work together to process information and make devices work. Without chips, many things in our modern world would not be possible. The industry that makes chips is very complex and global. It is like a long chain that involves many countries and companies. First, chips are designed by companies, often in the United States. Then, the designs are sent to factories that make the chips. Many of these factories are in Asia, especially in countries like Taiwan and South Korea. These factories need special machines and materials from all over the world. Some countries are very dominant in making chips. Taiwan, with a company called TSMC, is a leader in chip manufacturing. South Korea and the United States also have important chip companies. This dominance is very strategic. Countries that make more chips have more power in the world because chips are so important for the economy and military. But this dominance also creates risks. If something happens to chip factories in one country, like a natural disaster or political problem, it can affect the whole world. We saw this with chip shortages in recent years, which made it difficult to buy cars and other electronics. Also, if one country controls chip production, they can have power over other countries that need chips. Because of these risks, some countries are thinking about making more chips in their own country. Governments are also using export controls. This means they limit which countries can buy certain types of chips or chip-making equipment. These controls are used for strategic reasons, like to slow down the development of technology in other countries. Chips are not just building blocks, they are also tools of power in the modern world. Number 4. Quantum, the next jump. Imagine computers that are much, much faster than the ones we use today. This is the promise of quantum computing. It is like the next big step in how we use technology. Normal computers, like laptops or phones, store information as bits. Think of a bit as a light switch that is either on or off, representing 1 or 0. Quantum computers, however, use qubits. A qubit is different because it can both 1 and 0 at the same time. It's like a light switch that can be on, off, or both at once. This might sound strange, but it is based on quantum physics, which is the science of very small things like atoms. Because qubits can be both 1 and 0 together, quantum computers can do many calculations at the same time. This makes them much faster than classical computers for certain types of problems. For some difficult tasks, a quantum computer could solve a problem in minutes that would take a normal computer many years or even centuries. Quantum computing is still in the early stages of research. Scientists and engineers around the world are working hard to build better and more useful quantum computers. Right now, quantum computers are not something you can buy in a shop. They are mostly in laboratories and big technology companies. They are also very sensitive and need special conditions to work, like very cold temperatures. But even though it is early days, the potential of quantum computing is huge. It could change many areas, including artificial intelligence. AI systems need a lot of computer power, especially for complex tasks. Quantum computers could give AI a big boost, making it much more powerful. This could lead to new kinds of AI that can solve problems we cannot even imagine solving today.
Different countries are investing in quantum computing research. Some countries are trying to build the best quantum computers. Others are looking at how quantum computers can be used in different fields. It is a global effort to explore this new technology. Quantum computing is not going to replace normal computers for everything. For everyday tasks like writing emails or browsing the internet, normal computers are perfect. But for very complex problems, quantum computers could be a game changer. They could be the next jump in computing, opening up new possibilities in science, technology, and many other areas. 5. Life's code. Changing the game. Biotechnology is about using living things to make new products. In recent years, biotechnology has changed a lot. Scientists can now do things with living cells that were not possible before. One important area is gene editing. This is like changing the letters in the code of life, which is DNA. Scientists can use special tools to change genes in plants, animals, and even humans. This can help to cure diseases. It can also make crops stronger and grow faster. Another area is synthetic biology. This is like building new living things from basic parts. Scientists can design new genes and put them into cells. This can help to make new medicines and materials. It can even help to clean up pollution. Biotechnology has many possible good sides. It can help us live longer and healthier lives. It can help us grow more food. It can help us protect the environment. But there are also risks. Gene editing could be used to change humans in ways we do not understand. Synthetic biology could create new dangers that we cannot control. There are also ethical questions. Is it right to change genes in humans? Who decides how biotechnology is used? These are important questions that people need to talk about. Different countries are working on biotechnology. The United States is a leader in this area. Many new biotech companies are in the U.S. China is also investing a lot of money in biotechnology. They want to become a leader too. Other countries like the UK and Germany are also important in biotechnology research. Each country has its own rules and ideas about how to use biotechnology. It is important to think about both the good and bad sides as this technology changes the game of life. 6. The new Cold War. Is the world entering a new Cold War? Some people think yes. They see a lot of tension between big countries. Just like in the old Cold War, we have powerful countries disagreeing. But is it really a new Cold War? Some say it is. They point to the relationship between democracies and autocracies. In the past, the Cold War was between democracies and communist countries. Now, some say we see a similar fight between democratic countries and autocratic countries like China and Russia. Technology is very important in this new situation. In the old Cold War, nuclear weapons were key. In this new situation, technologies like AI, chips, and quantum computers are very important. Countries are competing to be the best in these new technologies. This competition can create tension, like in a Cold War. Think about the key players. In the old Cold War, it was mainly the US and the Soviet Union. Now, we see the US, China, and Russia as important players. Each country has its own reasons for its actions. Some people believe these countries are in a rivalry for power and influence in the world. Where could problems start? Some people worry about places like Taiwan. Taiwan is a democracy that China sees as part of its country. There is tension there, and some fear it could become a place of conflict. Ukraine is another example. The conflict there shows how disagreements between major powers can lead to serious problems. But others are not sure it is a new Cold War. They say the world is different now. Countries are connected in many ways, especially through trade. This connection can make it harder for a full Cold War to happen again. It is a complex question with different views. Some people see clear signs of a new Cold War. Others think the situation is different. Understanding these different views is important to understand the world today. 7. Winning and losing. It is hard to say exactly how the AI race will end. There are different ideas about what might happen. One idea is that one side could become much stronger in AI. This could be because they have better scientists, more money, or a better way to use new ideas. If one side wins the AI race, they might have a big advantage. They could be stronger in the economy and in the military. Another idea is that no one really wins. It might be more like a long competition where different countries take the lead at different times. It is possible that the race for AI does not have a clear finish line. What will decide who does better in this AI race? Several things are important. The quality of education in science and technology is key. Countries that have more talented people in these fields may do better. Also, how well countries can turn new ideas into real products and services is important. Countries that are good at innovation may have an advantage. What does winning even mean in this technology competition? In a war with weapons, winning usually means defeating the enemy. But in a technology race, winning might be different. It could mean having a stronger economy or having more influence in the world. It could also mean being safer from attack. In the long run, the AI race will have big effects. It could change how countries relate to each other. It could create new dangers, but also new chances for progress. It is important to think carefully about what might happen and try to make the best choices for the future. 8. A world divided. Will technology divide the world? It is possible that big countries will start to separate their technology. This is called technological decoupling. Imagine two shops that sell similar things. They decide to stop working together. This is like technological decoupling for countries. If big countries decouple, it can change the world economy. For example, if the US and China stop sharing technology, companies may need to choose to work with one or the other. This can make things more expensive and slower to develop. Politically, it could make the world more divided. Countries might form groups based on who they share technology with. But there are other ways the future could be. Countries could choose to work together on technology. They could share rules for using AI and other new technologies. This would be like many shops in a town deciding to make rules together to help everyone. This way, everyone can benefit from new ideas. Scientists and leaders have a big job. They need to think about what is right and wrong when making new technology. They must consider if technology is used in a good way or a bad way. They need to think about the future and make sure technology helps everyone, not just a few. We are in a time of big changes with AI and other technologies. It is important to be careful and think about all sides. We need to find a way to use new technologies that is fair and helps everyone in the world. It is not simple, but it is important to try to find a balanced way forward. The future will depend on the choices we make now about technology and how we share it.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.